Hey guys, we're here the night before the 500, and we're here to watch the Indy Pro Series and the USAC Silver Crown race. So let's do what we can get into while we go interview some drivers. Let's go!
It's time for another On the Spot. On the Spot.
What was it like getting the call to drive for names like Andretti and Steinbrenner? How did you find yourself getting this amazing opportunity after the halt of the F3 season?
Well, it actually started at the Indy 500 last year. I first met George and Sean and all them at the Indy 500 last year, and we went through some discussions on what we would do this season. And when coronavirus hit, the plans sort of changed for everybody, and I found myself with a great opportunity to do Indy Pro with Andretti Steinbrenner, and here we are.
For younger families thinking of getting their kids into racing, can you explain a little about your personal experience getting started?
So I started actually when I was 6 years old. I got a go-kart for Christmas in 2006, got a go-kart for Christmas. And my dad took me to the indoor go-kart track, and honestly, everything started from there. And we raced in a lot of regional kart races in Toronto and in Canada, and then moved to the U.S. and started racing professionally in the U.S. and then on to Europe.
You're racing in the Indy Pro Series with the planned graduate to Indy Lights. Will IndyCar fans be seeing a lot of you over the next few years?
Those are great questions. Wow. First question, yes, the plan would be to go to IndyCar. When, I cannot tell you. That's something we don't know. Nobody knows yet. Let's see how this year, next year go. But I'm very confident. I have a great team of people around me who are very experienced in American racing and open wheel racing here. So I definitely have the people around me to do it. So the plan would definitely be around here for a very long time with these great bunch of people who I'm working with now.
Hopefully see you in IndyCar soon.
Thank you. That's the plan.
What has been the most difficult part of it all so far? What have you already learned the hard way on the road to Indy that you wish you would have known sooner?
Definitely having to learn all the new tracks. That takes a little bit of getting used to. The tracks are a bit different here, and the oval racing, I think I've adapted to it quite well. We're going to find out tonight at 7:40 p.m. But the oval stuff I'm really enjoying. It's definitely been a little bit to get on top of, but it's definitely hugely enjoyable, yes.
I've always been curious how early a driver starts training in business aspects of racing. How to present yourself properly, what to say during post-race interviews, and other things like learning how to work for sponsors.
So that all started when I was very young. I actually started learning from my dad. My dad has been working in business all his life. So I really have one of the best, greatest teachers at it. So I honestly really started learning back when I was 10, 11 years old on how I need to present myself, what I need to wear, all that sort of stuff, because it's a big ingredient in going racing at the end of the day. It's a big part of it. So I'm lucky I have a great teacher in that aspect of it as well.
Wow. If you had to choose between winning an IndyCar championship or winning the Indy 500 as your driving legacy, which would be a bigger accomplishment for you personally, and what sets them apart?
Wow, you are very good at asking questions. I have to say, you have really tough questions. Oh, wow. I'd probably say winning the championship, I'd say, because to be able to perform consistently over a season, I think personally would be harder to accomplish than to win an Indy 500 on one day. I think both are extremely hard. Both are extremely different tasks to accomplish. Winning a championship at the end of the day over a year, I think would probably take it. I think that would be a little bit more important, I think.
What sets them apart for you? Like, what's the biggest difference?
I almost think the Indy 500, they look at it as a championship in itself. That day with all the fans, 320,000 fans at the Indy 500 doing 240 plus miles an hour. There's nothing else in the world that really beats that. That's really must be a spectacular feeling that I'm excited to do one day.
Who are your current racing influences? Who is it you just can't wait to race wheel to wheel one day?
Some of the legends in IndyCar, Scott Dixon, Ryan Hunter-Ray, these guys. You know, Mark Andretti just qualified on pole for the Indy 500. That would be special as well. And you know, a lot of the guys I raced with in karts now are in in IndyCar now. So it'd be special to be racing with them once again at the highest level of motorsport.
How important is the race with no oval event at IMS?
I think it's very important at the end of the day. You know, winning is very, very important, but gaining all the experience that you can, you know, and learning, you know, mistakes that you make and things you learn to carry on into the future, into the next scenario that you go. Indy Lights, IndyCar, it's all valuable experience you can use to bring forward later on in your career. So I think that's probably the most important thing, I would say.
Hey guys! Welcome to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I had a lot of fun. It was so crazy to see the cars out here. It's beautiful actually. So make sure you follow me on all my social medias. You know the drill. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!